can't see because I'm covering it, but it's my new favorite thing. Like, all I do is sit on this chair at my desk all day, every day. Hello, gorgeous people. My name is Bella Jasmine. If you do know who I am, welcome. If you don't know who I am, welcome. We are all welcome in this space. Feeling fun and fresh today, not gonna lie to you. It's been a weird weekend and a weird day, but I am feeling weirdly content and like happy with how I'm feeling right now. So today we are going to be talking about friendship breakups. So I did a bunch of polls on my Instagram for a few different video ideas, and this is something you guys wanted to see. I haven't really had like a mental health kind of chat thing up on my channel in a while. We've been focusing on the styling stuff, so I wanted to do a little bit of that, do that. This is a topic that I love talking about and I want to talk about all the fucking time. So let's just jump straight into it, and I'm just gonna give you a bit of background of my experience with friendship breakups and what we need to remember and what we need to do to look after ourselves if we are going through a friendship breakup. So this topic, I personally don't think it's talked about enough. It just doesn't come to the surface. So I do think these kind of breakups deserve their own moment and they need to be spoken about a bit more to help us, you know, grow and vent and move on. So firstly, I have been through a bunch of friendship breakups, like so many, and friendship breakups with people that I thought would be in my life forever. Like, I thought we were soulmates in the friendship region, but turns out we weren't, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that, and I know that these people weren't meant to be in my life right now. I learned something from them, and we had our time together, and I cherish those memories, and I love those memories, but it's just not meant to be. Friendship breakups are hard because they're solely emotional. Like, there's no physical relationship. It's completely emotional. So I feel like that makes it, like, the grieving process of like a friendship breakup, it makes it harder, because like when you're dating someone, you're with someone, there is an emotional, like intimate relationship, and then there's a physical connection. And I feel like when you've got both, you can just get over it a little bit. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but it's hard because it's a solely emotional relationship. I have had lots of friendship breakups, like lots, and I had so many there for a bit that I was like, oh my god, it's me. Oh my god, there is something wrong with me. I'm a terrible friend. You know, I'm too much for people to deal with. And I really did some soul searching, and I dug deep down in there, and I really like thought about things that, you know, people might not like, or things I struggle with myself. And we have to remember to never apologize for who we are. I might be too much for some people. That's why we're not friends. Our personalities, our humor, the way we just go about general life might be too different. Biggest thing I've learned as well is accepting other people. You want people to accept you, you have to accept them. So if you're friends with someone and you don't like something about them, but you love being friends with them, you have to accept that they are like that and they're never gonna change. You're not gonna change them. So first big step is accepting the people in your life for who they are. I feel like a lot of friendship breakups stem from not accepting the other person, and either one person in the situation or whoever has a problem with another person because they're not accepting that that is how they are, and they want that person to change because they're not happy with how they're dealing with whatever's going on. Does that make sense? I hope it does, but I think that's where a lot of friendship breakups stem from, if there isn't a key situation that's happened. So a friendship breakup is just like romantic breakup. You need to grieve that shit out. Like, be sad. Get sad about it. Like, go out with your other friends, or go out with your mum, or go out with like your grandma. I don't even know. Sit down, have a few drinks, vent it out, have your emotional night out, and get over it. Like, just grieve that shit out. It does deserve a grieving process. You are gonna be sad. Don't push it away because you don't think it's like really important, because it is. Grieve that out. You need to remember that you are enough and you are nothing less. I know personally, when I have friction with people or things go down and I'm no longer friends with someone, I think that I'm not enough for that person. And that's not the case. I am more than enough. It's someone's loss if they don't want to be friends with me. And also, I'm just not going to get along with everyone. You're not going to get along with everyone in this world. So you need to remember you are enough. You have people in your life that you are more than enough for. So we need to try and like remember that as soon as possible. After the grieving process, we need to remember I am enough, you are enough, and then we can start the healing, moving on process. I believe people come in and out of our lives for a reason. You have your time together and then you have to part ways and keep going on your journey. So that is also something that really helps me kind of move forward and get on with life and, you know, get back out there and make new friends, because becoming an adult, it is a little bit harder to make friends. It depends on what hobbies and what you do and how social you get and what you do in your social time. So I like to remind myself that I've learned something from these people that I've been really close with, I've been really good friends with, that are no longer in my life, and I'm super grateful for that. And I love them for that, and I still have love for them because they've given me so much. So it helps me move on if I just remind myself we come in and out of everyone's lives for a reason. Just like a romantic breakup, you always learn something valuable from a breakup. It's just like that with a friendship breakup. Sometimes it's just not meant to be with some people. I have had friendships that I have worked really, really hard in because I know the other person needs that extra effort from me or expects it, and I was happy to do it at the time. And with me trying so hard, it still wasn't enough, and there was still friction and problems that I had no idea there was any problems. So you can try, but sometimes it might not work out, and it's just not meant to be. You're just not meant to be friends with everyone that walks this earth, and that is 100% okay. We also need to remember that we change so much. Like from who I was literally 2 years ago to who I am now. That's a very short amount of time. I have changed like so much. We're constantly changing. So sometimes friendships in our lives, they can't keep up with, you know, your momentum of change, and that causes a problem as well. So it might be you might, you know, things in your life might be going up, you're changing for the best or you're changing for the worst, and a friendship or friends in your life, they're not coping with that and they don't know how to deal with it, and they feel like they're not needed in the situation, or they don't know how to help. So always remember we are changing so much. Like these people in my past that I have been like honestly ridiculously close with, I thought some of them were going to be there on my wedding day. They just would not gel with my life right now. They would not gel in my life, and I've accepted that, and I know it's probably better that I'm not friends with them, because there would be friction that they didn't gel in my life well, if that makes sense. So remember, we're always changing, and sometimes people aren't the right fit anymore. You can grow out of friendships, unfortunately. Now, try and talk about your problems or situations with your friends as much as you can, but sometimes talking just doesn't cut it. I've been there, and it just, you can talk around in circles, you can come to resolutions, and still there is a problem. And that might be from me or the other person, that is just still a problem. But never apologize for who you are, never apologize for things that you do that you are happy with, like that you're not ashamed of, or you're not happy with how you acted in a situation. If you're fully content with how you reacted and acted in situations, don't apologize for that. You cannot apologize for yourself. You have to understand that you back yourself in that situation. So why would you apologize for it just because someone else is upset? That is still a really big learning for me. I am not a professional at that, and I don't think a lot of people are, but that is something to remember and work on in these friendship breakups that we are constantly going to have. It just happens. There's nothing we can do about it. So once we have our grieving time, and that time is different for everyone. That might be a month for some people, might be 6 months, however long you feel like you need, you do that. And you can remind yourself all these little tips and things as to why you might not be friends with people. We need to get social. You need to just get out there. Not that you have to go make new friends, but just get social. It's gonna make you feel better and know that you can just like cope in society, and like it's not you being a crazy person as to why you might not be friends with certain people. It just, I don't know, it helps me feel a little bit better, might help you. If you have hobbies, I dance, so I go take a few dance classes and I feel a bit more social, go out for a drink. If you want, even the paint and sip classes, they're amazing because you can talk to everyone around you and still have that liquid courage if you need it, but you don't need that. Join groups, like join like walking groups, or like go to the gym, or do those like sessions in the park that are a little bit more chill than the gym. Just get fucking social. Just do it. It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you feel like full circle. I personally feel that way, like full circle. You've lost a friend, you've gone through the grieving process, you know, you've reminded yourself of all these things, you've connected with yourself a little bit more, you've realized the lessons that you learned from that friendship, and then you're getting social again to make more friends eventually. So it really is full circle. But oh my god, I have had my last roommate actually was one of the closest friends I've made in my adult life. Like, I absolutely adored her. I loved her. And I thought we were going to be best friends forever. It didn't turn out that way, obviously. And that's okay. Like, I look back and I always think about memories that her and I share, and I like laugh and smile to myself all the time because it's like, oh my god, I am so grateful for her at that time of my life. We both needed each other for something, and now we've gone our different ways, and I know she wouldn't gel in my life right now. So that's okay. And yeah, you just gotta think to yourself, you're changing, you're growing, that person is changing and growing, and you're just kind of growing this way, like a plant. Plants don't always grow like this, they go like this. If you made it to the end of that video, it was a little bit chatty, and I just wanted to make it a little bit more lighthearted and not like you know, friendship breakups are shit and you need to vent it out and, you know, grieve and go through that whole process as to how you want to go through it. But yeah, just remember you're not alone. Everyone deals with this. Everyone deals with it. So yeah, don't stress and think that you're the only person out there dealing with this and thinking that you're crazy and that you're the one with all the problems, because I can assure you, you're probably not. Some people are crazy though. We love the crazy ones. Thank you so very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm having so much fun with this stuff. I feel like I say that at the end of every video, but I just love doing this, and I love your feedback, and I love the messages, and I love doing the polls and getting people's opinions, and yeah, I'm just really, really grateful for your time and you being here, and I'm sending love always. And I'll see you in my next video. Please like, subscribe, share, all of that fun stuff, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.